Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Heroes of Might Magic 3. We're doing an Iron Man run with Necropolis against 7 computers. They're at 130%. Alright, is this right? Yeah, it looks right. One of my heroes should have fly. It's probably this hero. Yep, okay, this is correct. Hey there, Bo, Duncan, Jimmy, and Aegis. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? Thanks for the giant 30-bit scam, Duncan. Jimmy agrees it's a scam. Scams are to be had. Are you sure you're not supposed to be over in Kiffer's stream with the giant scam? You doing good? Glad to hear that, Bo. Just walking the dogs. Nice. And you're still down there in the hot area, right? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Okay. Not sure why we have you just sitting here. Let's go collect some resources. Yeah, it's super hot there. Oh, you're probably staying all summer. So it'll be fun to not try to melt. Oh man. Well, I hope it goes well for you. I love that kind of weather. I know a lot of people don't. All right, let's get some Chaos Hydra. Gonna protect this fortress. Junk level 1 heroes. Let's pick up this guy. Okay, he can just turtle there. I just want to have someone there. What about here? Okay, we do have a hero. 11 Arc Devils. Holy moly. That's well defended. Bo says, I'm pretty heat tolerant, but it does get to a point where even at night you're breaking out in a sweat. Work becomes a little weird. Yeah. But you like the heat, so you won't complain. Duncan says, lies. When it's too hot, D4 Day hides out in his air-conditioned bunker. It just says, I want to find a place that's like 70 to 75 degrees all year round. Sounds like you need to go to Hawaii and join RIG, join Retro Island Gaming. I think it's what, like 77 all year round there? Okay, this is my good hero. Yeah, let's kill this. You'd love to live there, but you could never afford it? Yeah. And depending on if you have family, you know, you'd never probably get to see them. What do we want to do here? Is this... I'm trying to see if I have clone. I don't think I do. I think clone's a water spell. Okay, well, let's bless. Oh yeah, it can't bless undead. Okay, you defend. Bo says it's about 96 degrees Fahrenheit in the day here. I like it. I'd prefer it a little cooler at night, but meh. Grew up with 4 months of snow every year, and you hate snow. Small price pay. Yeah, for sure. Kind of like to hit those for double damage, but there's no guarantee it's going to happen, so we're going to fly over here for now. Trying to decide on if I want to hit with the skeletons. I'd rather hit with the vampire lords this round. Let's do that. Get out of dodge. It killed our tent. I wish we could do a bless on our skeletons. Since I can, I'm going to defend. Okay, now we should kill him. Just playing it safe so we don't lose anything. We should get a ton of skeletons from this. 108 skeletons. It's absurd. $123 skeletons. I don't care about that stuff. No, that's not what I wanted. Get our unis. Asia says, you ever watch any high tier players play this? They play so differently from casual players. I've watched a couple, but it's so painful to watch because they move like one step and they're doing relays of the. It's so super boring. I do not play that way because it's mind numbing. It's like if you got to play that way to get good, you're not very good. I do want to reach this. Horde of Cyclops. Ooh, wow. That could be dangerous. Let's do it. Oh, good. We don't have to fight them. This is what I wanted. Now we can see, okay, there's a dungeon right there, which isn't even defended at all. There's a hero. He just says, haha, it is. But to beat the AI at higher difficulties, it's required. Well, you can beat the AI like I am here at 130%, which is the AI playing as smart as it can play without cheating with resources. And if you're going to play against it where it cheats with resources, why even play it? That's silly. Like, just play him at 130%. What? That's all that guy has? Oh, this is a scam. All he's doing is turtling with 367 infernal troglodytes. Really? That's what you want to do? Can't reach, will defend. Okay, 1.4 thousand damage. So we could kill 100 for 500 damage. Yeah, we should be able to kill these with one hit. Thank you for the dungeon. He's got red dragons. Mana vortex, heck yeah. Duncan says, then don't play this at all because no matter the difficulty level, the computer is always cheating or already cheating. If you alter a few things, as I have in the past, you can see that the computer starts not only with resources, but the mine's already flagged. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I know for sure it doesn't honor the fog of war. But I've never tried to thoroughly debunk what they do and do not cheat on. Okay, this guy's gonna go take on our base. So we're just gonna sit back. He's got a good army. So we're gonna sit back and kill him in the base. See what he does. Here he goes. He's desperate. Okay, we're in good shape there. You're gonna just wait. Now you die. We got a lot of skeletons coming at her. Hey, says Tam, welcome in. How are you doing? You've been a moderator for 30 months. You're celebrating your 30-month mod anniversary. Nice. What do I want to kill here? Medusa. This guy's getting wrecked. I wish I had animate dead. Oh man, we should get a lot of skeletons from this. So we lost 118 plus 34. Wonder if it'll tell me how many we get. Doesn't tell me how many we got. We're up to 794 on this. I don't know. Should have been a lot though. Okay, pink is vanquished. Oh, there's a gold mine right there. Just heavyweight here. Thought I saw someone, yeah. Got all these upgraded. Let's make sure you got a tent. I think you do, yep. And just turtle. Blue's dead. Here comes Teal. It's definitely a stronger hero than me. He's got a better army. He's got mixed units that could lead to morale problems. Alright, how do I want to do this? Put you here. Okay. He is a spellcasting type hero, so... Oh, he did blind? Okay. I'm fine with that. I don't have cure, but I do have this spell. Power's only 1, so yeah, we're gonna do dispel. Trying to decide. I don't think I want to hit these. Then we'll just delay as much as we can. Would like to get weakness on these. Could also fly out there and hit these and get weakness. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit these. No, why didn't... What? Why didn't those get weakened? What kind of scam was that? I hit those with mine and it didn't count as a weakness. What? We're getting scammed. It weakened these. It weakened these. Wow, we're getting so scammed. Sestam says, I've been interested in how aspects of the early internet worked when reading up about UUCP and the UUCP network. Even ordered a book about it, lol. Cool. Hey Zomba, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Sestam says it's how systems distributed early email news like Usenet. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, walk into our moat. Good plan, good plan. Now the weakness worked. I've never seen that happen. That was really weird. Okay, somehow I want to block these. I'll go here. Okay, those are already weakened. You here. We're just going to try to keep them in the mode as long as we can. Okay, those got paralyzed. That's perfect. Well, petrified. Same thing. You never understood Newsgroup Zomble? Always wanted to use them for printing software, but was always broken or slower than the alternatives. Yeah, that's true. Duncan says Zomble. What is that, like 27? Yeah. Sastam says, I still use Newsgroup for sailing the high seas, but the good servers charge for access? Yeah. Okay. We're blocking. They're taking some massive damage. They're gonna end up winning, but they're taking massive damage. Let's move you here. Move you here. Attrition, a tried and true tactic, Angel says. Yeah, it is. I'm still gonna lose this, but man, they've lost a lot of units just to towers. Hey, Severed, welcome in. How are you doing? Don't want to walk through my own moat. Think about how I want to do this. Only one's going to be able to fit there, so I think I'm going to defend. He decided to walk through the moat. Oh, now the door's broken open. Of course, high morale. What a scam. Look how much they lost. They lost a lot just from those. Okay, let's go get that back. Let's smash this guy. Town portal. We got town portal. And resurrection. I'm not sure resurrection actually works on undead though. Okay, how do I get over there? There's the fortress. Okay. So we just need to go north. And then we'll teleport up this way. We can kill green on the way. What's blocking the way here? No, these. Hey, Shell Shock, welcome in. How are you doing? Asia says Town Portal is the goat, and you are correct about Resurrection. Yeah, that's a bummer. I need Animate Dead, but I haven't been able to get it anywhere. Actually, I can convert these to skeletons. I always forget about this. Okay. So do I kill this guy and then go after this guy? I think so. I can probably just teleport over there. Actually, let me do fly. You're going down, buddy. Ooh, 43 Mighty Gorgons? Okay. Hit those first. Not worried about that. Okay. Make sure, yeah, they can't reach. D2. And he got wrecked. We got 89 skeletons. Angel says, watching you play this makes me want to go back through the campaign again. Nice. Yeah, look, he's going to go turtle. He's like, oh no. He's coming to get me. That's right. Your days are numbered. And you're going to die in your tower, in your castle. I did kill someone. I forgot to look at what artifacts we got. +1 luck and morale. I'll put that on now before this battle. But then I'll put the movement one back on after the battle. Alright, give me back the fortress. Man, with this setup, I'm almost tempted. He has a weak army. Let's start with Stone Skin. See what he decides to do. That's artificial ignorance. He cast slow on my ghost dragon and then hit it and dispelled it. Aegis says, did you know that Liches and Gogs, I think both of them can fire at an area instead of a single unit? Yes. Yeah, the Liches one doesn't hurt undead though, which is cool. The Gogs will. The Gogs will hurt the infernal units. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope your might and your magic are good. Indeed. Thank you. Okay, let's put these back on. I did see a badge of courage. I mean, this is good for a hero that could turtle here. So let's get a hero. Let's move out. Get the hero. He's level 3. And she'll just turtle. Aegis says, yeah, Gog's hurt everyone except devils, I think. Yeah, I think it even hurts devils. But yeah, Gogs are terrible. They're really, really weak units. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to take over this stuff so that they quit getting resources. Let's hunt down green. He's not even doing anything. He like passed his turn really fast. Glad you're doing well, Mr. Spock. Thank you. What does GOG stand for in this game? That's just what they're called. It doesn't stand for anything. They're just called GOGs and Magogs. The Magogs are the upgraded versions. Watch this guy run. We've got 49. Actually, we got more than that. We have 54 war unicorns on this hero. I'm going to save my money so we get the rampart bonus. He ran right by us, took this, and then kept going. No, we're not having that, buddy. You're dying. Trying to decide what I want to hit here. I'm gonna hit these. Okay, I want to teleport back home and pick up a bunch of units. Oh, we've got, oh my gosh, look at this. This is ridiculous. 1,515 upgraded skeletons. 106 vampire lords. 53 power liches. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll teleport. We'll rest and then we'll teleport down here. Yeah, it would be funny if GOG stood for good old games. Way before good old games was a thing. Alright, let's go explore a bit. Oh, here we go. Nice. And there's another one down here. No road. There's a gold mine right there. Mr. Spock says the Gog and Magog are the only ranged attackers in the Inferno army, which makes them tactically important. Purchasing them to reduce enemy numbers before the melee fighters engage can be the difference between victory and defeat. According to a wiki, maybe BS. Yes, that is utter BS, Mr. Spock. I know that's what it says, but no. You do not need them. I've won so many games without even touching using the Magogs. They're just so bad. That's really funny. You can tell a lot of times people that write the wikis are people that don't have a clue about the real game. I don't know how many times I've seen people write wiki things and I'm like, what? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. A lot of times it's in the wizardry games. It's really funny. No, not Time Portal. Dimension Door. Okay. Ah, look at that. Teal's right over there. Surprise! I love doing that. At least it has pictures, lol. Mr. Spock says, yeah, that's a bonus. Okay, how much health are we dealing with here? 60... 120. Okay. Trying to decide if I can just lightning bolt these. I think I can. Yep. So that hero doesn't get away. We're gonna take everything from them. You have no mines. Now with Town Portal, the computer has zero chance because they start to approach one of our bases. As long as I have spell points, which I need to keep, we can just teleport back home. 15 Arc Devils. That is so good. "42 Pit Fiends. Pit Fiends do ridiculous damage for the tier they are. Tier 5 unit. 13 to 17 damage. Attack skill of 13. They're so good for level 5. Okay. Ah, here's a road up here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to teleport up here and then go down there. Edgewater. Mr. Spock says, interesting. So Gog and Magogs are Hebrew biblical villains who are meant to be defeated by the Messiah. There's a whole Wikipedia article. That's cool. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to head down this way. Hey, Voidek, welcome in. How are you doing? Hey, and yours here. Welcome, Yor. How are you doing? Yor's been streaming Star Command, and I can tell he loves it so much. Sarcasm. Star Command. I actually like that game. I know it's ridiculously hard, but it's pretty cool, especially for when it came out. Yours says, I don't know if Winston Douglas Wood plays his own games. Probably not. Yeah, he probably didn't. That's how a lot of those older games were. It was just one person, you know? It was the same with Michael Cranford in Bard's Tale. The amount of playtesting he did was so limited, which is why those games always end up being too hard. But good on you for giving them a shot, Yor. Yeah, Star Command and Fantasy, the Fantasy series, yep. Okay, let's see. Send you here. Ah, here we go. Here's a castle. Time to die. Wow, he's got a bad army. Mr. Spock says, yeah, Cranford said he was the only one who play tested it, so he had no idea how hard they were because he programmed it. Yes, absolutely. Bard's Tale 2 especially. That's the one that was really, that had very limited play testing. Voidek says, from another wiki, in the original game, Magogs are more of a liability, as once the melee starts, it's often impossible to shoot enemy stacks without some friendly fire. For this reason, many players instead summon demons from the Gogs. In Horn of the Abyss, however, carefully positioning the fireball allows damaging enemies only, and sometimes 2 or 3 stacks can be hit at once, which makes Magogs much more viable. So are you saying they changed it in Horns of Abyss so that it doesn't hurt? It's not friendly fire? But yeah, I definitely agree with that. I never get Magogs. They're terrible because of the friendly fire. Yours says, I think Star Command isn't necessarily hard. It just has math problems. They did not do the math around what stuff costs. Now the better weapons fire less, which makes them actually worse. Yeah, they do better against things that have heavy shields. But yeah, if you're fighting something that doesn't have heavy shields, the bigger missiles are definitely super not cost effective for sure. But eventually you'll fight things, these robot ships, they're tiny, that are almost impossible to hit. And those you have to use really heavy ship equipment, ship missiles, or you can't penetrate their shields. And for some reason, the computer never gets archangels. Upgrade upgrade to archangels, computer. Pro tip. Archangels are like one of the best units in the game, and they never upgrade the angels. It's so funny. You've already run into that problem, Yor? Ah, gotcha. Voidex says in Hada you can shoot at an empty hex. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, that would drastically improve Magogs. Yours says, and then you get 3,660 credits for towing like a cruiser, but they can do 14,000 damage to you during the battle. Yeah, for sure. It's a war of attrition in that game. Mr. Spock says, it's got to be a bug or is intentional. The angels. No, the computer does the same for all the top tier units, Mr. Spock. The programmers just did not value upgrading the top tier units. It happens with behemoths, devils, all of them. Like the upgrade of the top tier is like one of the most important things you could do. And for some reason they just didn't program it to do that. They just didn't think it was valuable, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty funny. 14,000 credits worth of damage. Yeah. No, I totally understand I've only beaten that game maybe twice in my life. Star Command, it takes an investment. I'll just say it that way. Lots of patience, lots of time investment. Yeah, let's go after this guy. Wow, he's got a lot of units. Let's see where he goes. Yeah, he's running back. He's like, no. Hey, Jeff, welcome in. How are you doing? He says, they don't make them like they used to. That's a fact. Are you still on, oh, what's it called? Star Force isn't right. Factor? Tell me the name of the game you're streaming, Jeff. The RPG on the Sega Genesis. I can never remember that name. Shining Force 2. Thank you. First, I'm like Star Force. That doesn't sound right. What about Star Factor? Shining Force. I can never remember that. Yeah, there is a Fantasy Star too. You're right, Mr. Spock. I'm so bad with names. Bo says, I love Shining Force 2. One of the best tactical RPGs ever. Miss Spock says, they all sound the same. Yeah, my brain works off concepts. It is not it does not work off specifics. And that's why I always have a hard time with specifics. I'm an abstract thinker, not a specifics kind of guy. So I guess something to do with stars, something with a force. Okay, let's hit these. Mighty Gorgons, you're next. I did stream Shining Force once, says Tam, the first one. You're right. You're absolutely right. I think maybe twice? I don't even remember for sure if it was 1 or 2 streams. Someone got me like some Sega Genesis games. Gosh, that was years ago. Because I'd never played Sega. Nice. Bo says, I get it. I'm bad with names. Jeff says, that's why you like Deadly Towers so much. It's very abstract. Yeah, I don't mind abstract games at all. I don't need to see all the graphics being fancy and everything. So yeah, you're right. Voidex says Star Wars, Force Awakens. Yours says, oh no, Deadly Towers. I think I have that, which means one day I need to play it. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what you think of it, Yor. It gets a lot of hate. But I happen to love it. I don't need to cast anything here. Watch these unis go at it. Boom. Oh my gosh, we got so many units. $72 Dendroid. Dendroids are awesome units too. Okay, let's have you turtle there for a little bit. Jeff says you don't need to see the doors either. They can be hidden all you want. It won't keep you out. Yeah, that's true. Secret doors. Wandering around aimlessly, bumping into walls. Yours says, wait, I was getting Deadly Towers confused with that DOS game. I actually like Deadly Towers. Mystic Towers is what I was thinking of. Okay. Gotcha. Miss Fox says, you're going to hate it. You definitely should play it. And yours says, nah, I do like Deadly Towers. I also haven't streamed it. And Miss Fox says, LOL. It was too twisty and crazy for me. Well, good. I'm glad you liked it too, Yor. That's one thing I really like about Yor is he's very honest. And he doesn't He doesn't sugarcoat his reviews, which I like. Because a lot of times people, don't want to offend other people about what they say about a game. So I appreciate that he doesn't worry about that. Ah! This guy's coming after my castle. I'm glad I got these archangels in here. Let's see, how many does he have? And I have no hero in here. We're probably going to lose this. But we'll do the best we can. Yours says, I will offend the hell out of people. Wojtek says, Deadly Towers is one of many games I like watching, but will definitely never play. Yeah, that's fair. I totally get it. It's fun watching speedrunners do Ninja Gaiden 3, for example. I only played and beat that game once. I'm never going to play it again. It's painful. But I don't mind watching a speedrunner do it because they've spent hundreds of hours of their life getting good at it. Mr. Spock says, my line is usually this game stinks, but it may be because I stink. Oh. Jeff says, Yor is too mean to those DOS games that party wipe him just for existing. And yours is actually the thing that bothers me the most is games wasting my time. Yes. Wholeheartedly agree. When a game wastes your time, it's a bad game. Do I go out and hit someone? No. We're gonna put you here. And we're gonna put you here. We're gonna get rid of these flyers if possible. Yours says, for example, Dragon Strike. And Jeff says, think of the value added. The value add, though? And Saztan says, not all heroes wear capes. Shellshock says, Deadly Towers looks like Gauntlet for masochists. And Miss Spock says, we have seen many a scam on here. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a hole in the wall there. Yeah. So we're gonna go here and just wait. Okay, my archangels can finally resurrect someone. Who are we gonna resurrect? And okay. We may actually be able to do this. Maybe. Depends on if our towers get killed. Yours says, oh, I also finally have a complete or virtually complete copy of Quest for the Rings for the Odyssey 2. Nice. So you got the board game and everything? And do you plan on playing the board game and the video game on a stream? Miss Box says, I had that as a kid. The Odyssey 2 was my first console. Never got to play the game for real though, as it was for 2 players. But that board and the tokens were so cool. Yours says, yeah, maybe just a handful of pieces missing. Nice. You can attempt to show it off, but you sort of need 2 people. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Let me think about this for a minute. So we would kill 20. We'd kill 25. Okay, what we're going to do here is wait. Okay, now we're going to come out here and hit them. And then our archangels can take them out. We won! I can't believe we beat all that without a hero. Teal is vanquished. Nice. I don't really have anything else I can hire there, but the fact that Teal's vanquished, I don't think there's going to be any other heroes going that way. I don't see any down here. So that should be safe. Yours says I can attempt... Oh, I already read that. It's super cool game for its age, though. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Just think of a board game where they actually made a video game to go along with it. That's just unbelievably clever for the time. Mr. Spock says the game. Sorry, you need friends. Game over. Yeah. Mr. Spock make a travel out to yours place, play it with them online. Oh, nice. Really? This box says compensates for the horrible graphics of the Odyssey 2. But I still loved it. I hope someday they do remake of the console. Ooh, nice. Immune to hypnotize. Undead are already immune to that. Wow, they upgraded to Chaos Hydra. That's rare for the computer to do that. It heard us talking. Oh, he's desperate. So this here is this color's about ready to die. Green's vanquished. So is orange all that's left? I think there's a way to see that. Is it at the tavern, maybe? Where's the tavern? Yeah, orange is the only one left. Wow, that's a pretty strong hero. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool, because maybe we'll have a good fight later on. And she has archangels. Nice. But she only has one base, so she's screwed. Wait, what did I just upgrade? That's what I thought. Why? Oh, I'm out of money. Okay. Ah, orange is right by one of our bases. That's actually sweet, because then I can just teleport over there and kill him. Nice. Oh, it's actually the base I'm currently at. Okay, so what I want to do is teleport home and then come back here. So this is Deadfall. Let's get these upgraded. Nice. Okay, I probably have so many resources. Let's get rid of some of it. 190 gems. Rest of these units. Okay. Sure, we got our tent. Yes. So we want to come back here to Deadfall. We're going to rest today. Voidex says, funny thing, hydras can be transformed into bone dragons in the skeletal transformer. Really? I did not know that. Is it just a tier for tier conversion, or is it just something special about Hydra only? That other hero go? This is the one I want to kill. Yeah, this is the strong hero. Let's see how this goes down. Ooh, she's low on spell points. Only hydras and dragons. Every other unit transforms into skeletons. Also sea serpents and coltals and hada. Nice. I did not know that. Alright, I think I'm going to do shield here. We need to kill the angels first, because otherwise they're going to use the resurrection. It's fine, kill my liches. Don't care. It's got I'm around. Okay, these skeletons are gonna really wreck them. Okay, I think I want to hit the dragonflies next. Actually, no. Let's teleport down here and block these. They're obsessed with killing those liches. Okay, how many do we have here? 84. Get these. Really? That's what you wanted to do? Three left. Every time I do mass shield, it just makes the computer waste their spell points on doing dispel. You lose, woman. Let's see, dragon scale armor, +4 defense. 10% magic resistance. Knowledge +5. +3 luck and morale. Wow. Morale doesn't work on undead, but the luck does. Oh wow, yeah, she's got more. She had that, and then she has the item that negates luck bonuses for you and your opponent. Ah, she had the Shackles award. That's why she didn't run. I was wondering, I'm like, why isn't she running? Shackles award, best item in the game. We're equipping that. Let's see here. That's for units. +4 attack. Let's upgrade over that. This is the 10% magic resistance. I think I'll keep the necromancy skill. Now this is the +3 luck and morale. Way better than immune to berserk. Okay. I guess we'll do the gold one. We'll go to here to Deadfall. Yeah, the computer's pretty much lost. Voidex says AI cannot cast berserk anyway? And undead are immune. Yeah, exactly. I wonder why they don't know how to cast. Oh, gotta get this hero out of the way. Okay. So she can pass this over. Okay. I think I'm gonna go get the devils. Let's go to Demon Gate. Got a whole bunch of Archdevils queued up here. 19 of them. And we're gonna take all these. Ifrit Sultan. I think I'm gonna go get the elves too. We got a big morale bonus. So even with this weird mix, we should still be good. Oh man, there's 22 green dragons. Yeah, we're taking those over the ghost dragons. So Mage Guild level 3. Let's get these upgraded to gold dragons. And then we'll go kill. Okay, I'm low on something. Money? I need 44 crystal. I have enough of that, so yeah, it must be money. There we go. 22 gold dragons. Nice. Okay. So it looks like, let's follow some roads here. There is roads that lead here. Let's go that way. I'm not going to worry about controlling my other heroes. Okay, swarm of psychic elementals. Let's slow these down. Wow. 3.1 to 9.3 thousand damage. So we could kill 100 if we happen to do the 9,000. We would actually only need roughly 7,000 experience. Or not experience, damage to kill those. There's a good chance we wouldn't get them in one hit. So I'm going to do a delay. These aren't nearly enough. $750. Should be able to kill these. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad Bless doesn't work. I could Bloodlust them. It's only going to be power 1 though. Let's do it. Killed most of them. We only lost 3. Got 118 skeleton warriors out of that. Nice. Okay, let's go this way first. Still an orange hero out there lingering. Okay, here we go. Weak army. Let's see. Okay. Let's go all the way back here. Okay, that one's by one of my fortresses. Several archangels of Throng. Okay, he's got pretty good. I might teleport back here and kill that guy. I have the Shackles of War. Let's see. Deadfall. Trying to decide if I want to go get some units first. Mr. Spock says, you know, watching this, I was thinking how cool it would be to do a fortress siege in a gold box game. Ah, yeah. I have where you can build your estate and all that stuff. At some point, I need to implement something like that. Okay, let's go kill this guy. Wait. Wait. They took the bait. This box says, yeah, the estate building is very cool. And Bo says, so what do you think with your limited time with the new title? How would you rank the HOM games now? At least that you've played? I've played every HOM game except 4, so I can't speak to that one. But I would say if they can clean up the AI problems in the new one, I think it potentially could be the best. If they never end up fixing that, it's not going to be the best. It'll probably be toward the middle of the games. So I'm hoping they'll fix that. But Heroes of Might and Magic 3 would be in second place. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 would be in third place. And then there's a Heroes of Might and Magic where you have dwarves. One of the expansions, I think it's, I want to say 5. That would be my next one. Then 6. And then the first one. The first one's just a little too primitive. And like I said, I haven't played the 4th one, so I can't comment on that one. 5 is the dwarves. Yeah. This box says Heroes of Might and Magic 5 expansion, Hammers of Fate. Yes, that's it. Yeah, the dwarves were really interesting with that expansion. Voidex says Farmers of Hate. Bo says I'm definitely the biggest fan of number 2, but I think number 3 must be a better game. Although I kind of suck at it, so that's putting it in a second place for me. That being said, watching your strategies, I think will help me when I try it again. I feel like a lot of the games that I have stuck at as a kid, watching you stream as an adult, I see my mistakes. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, when we're kids, all of us are that way, right? Where we're just, our brains aren't developed. You know, you make lots of mistakes. You don't really understand things. And then you just kind of learn basic concepts as you get older. And the more you play, you know, the more strategy games you end up playing. Now it's artifacts. Okay, so there's no road down that way. Okay, there's a road there. Where is that at? Here? Perfect. Back to Deadfall. Voidix says 4 is a great game, but very different and almost unplayable unless you played on very easy difficulty or try hard. Miss Fox says me then. Strategy. What's that? Me now. Looks up strategy, ignores it. We're gonna chase this guy down. He's trying to hide. Sorry, buddy, it's not gonna work. This guy's a ballista specialist. And I have no idea why this didn't hit that ballista. We shot up this direction. So that's one of the things that the new Heroes of Might and Magic does, is it shows you what'll get hit, which is way better. It's really dumb when it doesn't show you on this. This might be the final castle over here. Look at him trying to hide. Yeah, this is going to be the last fight, I think. RNG scam. Mr. Spock says, or just bad hex scam. Yeah, it was, I think, a bad hex. That's one of the gripes I have with this game. That's what you wanted to do, huh? Yeah, those are Mighty Gorgons. I don't want to get close to those with the bigger units. Keep you down here for now. Mighty Gorgons have this thing called Death Stare, where it can kill. It's like a critical hit, basically. Let's see, they're all slowed. We'll hit him with the free. Okay, now we'll kill these. Perfect. See if there's any other heroes in here. Oh, there's one over there. Okay. It's by one of my dungeons. Yeah, he's got a lot of units. We'll just teleport over here and kill him. So, Lost Hold. Codex is probably ballista, doesn't even have a rear hex. Yeah, I have no idea how it works. See, I'm going to try to hit this guy here. We'll see if it ends up hitting the Knoll Marauders too. It should. Yeah, that worked. They're trying to kill as many skeletons as they can before they die. Okay, is there anybody left? There is another hero. There's two more heroes. Okay, let's try going up here maybe. Probably still a castle. Yeah, I'm hoping it's on this road here. Yep. There it is. What a weak hero. We're gonna let these take care of the angels. All right, that should be it. Where was that guy? Looked like he was by a fortress, maybe? Or is it a dungeon? No, I don't see him. There we go. Congratulations, you win. Yeah, he didn't have a base left. Alright, guys. Success with Necropolis. Nice. Alright, everyone. Let's see if we can do a raid here, if you're into that. Thanks for the GG, Voidek. Let's see who we got on right now. Send you over to Kiffer. He's on Mondays and Fridays. It's one of the few that's on right now. He's playing Pillars of Eternity still. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.